All right, hello everybody and welcome to a Pilates strength class. I'm very excited for this one because now we really start to put everything together what we have learned previously. So we still want to keep the Pilates foundations in mind. So we focus on quality over quantity, the other way around. And then we're going to use some props today, so some weight resistant bands and some weights if you got some. I have here 2 dumbbells, they're 5 kilo each. They are basically just for the chest. So in Pilates to work the core, we don't necessarily need any weights, but we're going to work out the whole body today, especially the glutes, and then also the upper body, shoulders, triceps, and the chest. So the weights are basically for your chest. You can also do the workout without any weights, but if you've got a resistant band, I got 2 different ones. A Miniband and then one of these type of bands. I don't know, how do you call them? These are back from the days when I was teaching Les Mills classes, core classes. But you can again do this whole workout without any resistant bands also. This is just optional for you. So we're gonna get started then, starting with a warm-up. And we are going to start this time on hands and knees. So finding your scapular push-ups here. So we're going to pull the belly button in, start to drop your chest down between your hands and push the ground away. We drop down with an inhale, exhale to push the ground away. Inhale, drop down, keep pulling your belly button in the whole time. So we keep the core engaged lightly. And we just focus on the upper body here to start with. Inhale to drop down, exhale, push the ground away. So there's a little movement happening in my upper back. The shoulder blades are coming towards each other when I drop the chest down, and then widening to the sides when I push the ground away. 2 more times like this. And then we're going to add on a little bit more weight here. So just using our body weight here, we're going to take the toes underneath, lift the knees, hover the knees off the ground, and bring them back down. So now we want to keep pushing the ground away, lift the knees just a little bit off the ground, and then release back to the ground. Lifting off the ground, and then release back. If you want to try now, keep the knees in the air, do your push-ups, scapular push-ups here. The knees staying in the air, so you know this is much harder for your core. We breathe in, drop down, exhale, push away. Drop down, push away. If it's too much, drop your knees down onto the ground. We got last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop your knees down. Have a quick rest. Drop your hips down. Breath in, breath out, and good. Couple of rounds cat and cows to warm up the spine here. We exhale to round the spine, push the ground away. Inhale to lift your chest up. And now, even though we are starting to work out the body a little bit more here, this time we still really want to focus on the core connection. Everything what we do, everything comes to the powerhouse, to the core. Last one here. And then we do the same again here. Push the ground away. We tuck the toes underneath. Belly button pulls in towards the spine. And lift your knees off the ground. We start to extend one foot, then the other one into plank. And then walk your knees underneath your hips. Other foot steps out, out, in, in. Keep pushing the ground away the whole time. Finding core control here. So we're doing this slowly, controlled, to find the connection to the core. You may notice that your core starts to shake already. We breathe through the shaking here. Exhale and inhale. Inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to alternate the feet. So first right leg steps back, and then left leg steps back. Nice. Next time when you extend your legs, stay here. Your option is always to drop down onto your knees if you need to. We're starting to tap the shoulders on the toes or on the knees, you choose. Keep pushing the ground away here. And we try to keep the hips nice and steady there in the middle the whole time. And last 4, 3, keep pulling your belly button just gently in. 1, and then good, walk your knees back in, drop your knees down, take them a little wider and push your hips behind. Take a breath in, breath out here. Good, roll yourself back up. And then we're going to warm up the back of the legs, the hamstrings here a little bit. So come onto your knees, extend your hands in front of you. We pull the belly button in here again, closing the ribs, and then start to lean backwards as far as you can without falling over, and then pull yourself back in. Leaning backwards. So you start to notice the back of the legs, the hamstrings, are doing the work to pull you up again. And let's breathe. Inhale, lean backwards. Exhale, pull yourself forwards, using the hamstrings. As we're starting to get a little bit warmer, see how far behind can you lean? Pull yourself back up. You also start to notice the glutes activating a little bit. Last ones here. One more time, then we're going to add on a little bit of upper back activation. Now lean forwards, keep pulling your belly button still in, and start to pump your arms up and down here. We keep lifting through the chest. Breath is flowing. And now imagine that you're lifting your arms up using your triceps, so the back of your arms. So we're activating the arms also a little bit here. And stay for 2, 1. Good, we put these 2 movements together. Inhale to lean backwards. Exhale to pull yourself back up. Do 3 pulses here. We go back again, hamstrings. Pulling you back up. And lean forwards, pull the belly button in. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together to activate the upper back. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together, together, together. And then let's go. This is a great combination to warm up the back of the legs, as already mentioned, the back of the body in general. Squeeze the shoulder blades together again. Last ones here. One more time. Maybe you want to go a little bit further behind. Go, 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 go. Pull yourself back up. Oh, nice. And then pulse. Good. Release. Your arms coming down onto the mat again. We're going to find now all 4, so our tabletop position from Pilates, and then pull the belly button in, the back of the body is straight. Choose opposite leg, opposite arm, doesn't matter which side you do first, we're gonna do both sides here. Now we're going to lift arm and leg up, tap down. Exhale to lift up, inhale, tap down. Exhale up, inhale down. And now we're doing this in a Pilates style, controlled, trying to keep your lower back straight the whole time. So we are avoiding arching through the lower back. Lower back stays nice and straight the whole time. I do have my mark actually here to put it on top of the hips. If I put it there, it's staying there, hopefully. Let's see. And then we do last 2. Keep pushing the ground away with your hand, with your knee. Good. Still keep imagining you have something, a glass of water on top of your back. We lift arm and leg up, start to pull elbow and knee closer together. Reach forwards and backwards. Again, elbow and knee coming closer together, but without rounding your back. We keep the same position in the spine the whole time. Inhale to reach, exhale to pull elbow and knee closer together. You don't have to touch the elbow and knee together, just bringing them a little bit closer towards each other. I'm starting to shake here. It's a good sign. Push your hand and your knee down to the ground. And we do last 2. 1. And then good. Have a quick rest here. If you need to circle your wrists, it's quite a lot of weight on one hand. So preparing the other side here, and then let's go. So hands underneath the shoulders, keep pushing the ground away here, the same idea that we did with the push-ups. And now other side, please get yourself ready. We're going to lift up by squeezing the glute up, release down, exhale up, tap the ground, exhale up, inhale down, up and down. You can go even slower. It's even better if you do it slow, because then you really have to focus on the core control. The muck is there on top of your lower back, so we don't start to move the hips widely here. We keep everything in line, finding the control. Keep pushing your knee and your hand down to the ground. Last 3. Squeeze the glute at the top. 2. And we reach really forwards with fingertips, backwards with the toes. Nice. Lift up. Elbow and knee starts to pull in together, but without rounding the back, the spine stays nice and straight. Inhale to reach forwards. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow and knee closer together. Inhale, reach. And think of length. You want to stretch out through the whole body every time when you reach. Still pushing the ground away with your hand and knee on the ground. Pull your belly button in. Don't give up on the core control here. If it's too much, always take a rest before I tell you to do so. Last 2. 1. And then good. Release. Find your child's pose, knees wider. Relax your upper body down. Take a breath in, breath out. And good. Roll yourself back up. Now, if you have a longer resistance band, you can use that one. You can tie a knot on one end to place it around your foot. We're going to do some glute or leg kicks. Somebody's coming out of the door. No? Okay, so I have the handle around my right foot, and I place the band, the resistance band, underneath my left hand. So opposite hand, opposite foot. Right hand comes down also. We find exactly the same position here. And then from here, start to kick your heel backwards. Pull the knee in. The same straight spine stays here. We fully focus on the glutes. Exhale to kick backwards. Inhale to pull the knee in. Exhale. Inhale, knee in. Focusing on length again. You want to stretch the foot, the leg out. Knee comes in. Push the ground away with both hands. And it's still an effective workout for the glutes, even when you do it without the band. Focusing on squeezing the right glute at the top. Now squeeze, release down. Last ones. 3. 2. Strongly, strongly, strongly pushing the ground away. Now hold your foot up, little pulses, up and down, up and down. We're gonna stay here for 4. 3, keep squeezing the right glute. 2, letting your breath flow. 1, and then good, release. We're gonna swap over to the other side. I have the door open here to bring a little bit of air into this room. Otherwise, I don't think I could do this. So, other way around. Opposite hand, opposite foot. We find the strong foundation here for the upper back. Pull the belly button in, spine is straight. Let's go whenever you're ready. Kick the heel back, pull your knee back in. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bring the knee back in. This time fully focusing on the other side, so left side of the glute. If you're kicking your left foot out, squeeze the glute at the top. And don't give up on your upper body. I know upper body is getting tired. Arms are getting tired here a little bit. But this is a great exercise because we are working not only the glutes, but also the core at the same time. So your core needs to stabilize. your pelvis so that your hips stay in one place, so we don't start to move the hips. And the arms are supporting you here too, shoulders working. Last ones here for 4, 3. Keep breathing, your breath is helping you. Exhale out, inhale, knee comes back in. 1, last one, lift your foot up, little pulses, up and down. Still pulling the belly button in, push the ground away and breathe. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and then good, release. Nice. Now get rid of your long band. If you have a smaller one, now would be the time for that. If not, if you have a longer one, you can tie it, so you're making it a bit smaller so that we can come here in the middle of the band above the knees. More glute work here, yay. But even though we're focusing on the glutes, we are still strengthening the upper body and the core. So coming down on one elbow here, just make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. We want to avoid collapsing into the shoulder by pushing the elbow down, taking your shoulder away from your ear. The heels are directly behind your hips. We flex the feet, heels on top of each other. If you have the band, that's great. If not, that's perfectly fine too. We start to lift the top knee up. Exhale to lift up. Inhale, release down. And now try to avoid collapsing. Also from your obliques, from the side of the core. So your arm is supporting you. At the same time, we lift the ribs up from the ground. So we are activating the core here too. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Depending on your band, if you have one, if you don't have one, you may be able to lift the knee a little bit higher. So we lift up, lift a little bit higher, and then release down. Exhale up, hold, lift even higher, and then slow release. We go again, lift up, hold, squeeze the glute, and then lift a little bit higher. So we're working the side of the glute. My glutes are very tired today, so I cannot lift very high, but you do your best here too. Just lifting as high as you can. We're gonna do a last 4. Exhale up. Inhale down. Last one. Still pushing the ground away with your elbow. And good. Have a quick rest. Somehow it's very hard today for my glutes. Okay, we're gonna lift the heels off the ground. We're gonna do exactly the same from here. So exhale to lift the top knee up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Now you're supporting yourself with your arms, with your hands on the ground. And then at the same time, even though we focus on the side of the glute, don't give up on your upper body. We don't want to rest the upper body down here. It's a whole body workout here, so keep pushing the ground away. Lifting the ribs off the ground. Just last 4 here. 3, 2, last one. Lift as high as you can. Using the resistance. Nice. We got one more here. This time we keep the bottom leg down and just lift the top knee up, release down. Top knee up, release down. Now you may be able to lift a little bit higher, but try to really imagine that you're lifting from the side of your thigh and from the side of your glute. So we get a nice burn for the glute. Last 6, 5. Use your breath. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Hold little pulses up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I give up. Whew, that's enough for my glutes today. Other side. Every day is a little bit different. Some days you will have a little bit more power. Some days maybe not so much. So that's why I'm really choosing. You can do this, as I already mentioned, with or without the band. And let's see how the other side goes. Elbow underneath the shoulder. We'll lift the lower ribs up. Pull your belly button in. Heels directly behind your hips. So we start to get the work on the side of the glute. Let's go. Exhale up. Inhale down. First, just here, keeping your heels together and just lifting your top knee up. The other side is always a bit harder because we know what's coming, what's in front of us. That's why we need the mental strength here and just doing your best here. That's all that matters. That we are moving, that we keep going, even though the burn is there. That's all that matters. You do your best today. Maybe your best is a little bit different than it was yesterday, than it's tomorrow or next week or next month. But trying to stay focused and then keep consistency with you. So just doing your workout, doing your best. That's all that matters. Ooh, let's lift up, hold, lift a little bit higher, release. Exhale up, hold, a little bit higher, release. So your glute is stronger than you think. I don't know if my glute is stronger than I think today. Last 2, exhale up, hold, a little bit higher. Last one. And then good, quick rest here. Breath in, breath out. We keep the heels together, but we just lift the heels off the ground. Push the ground away still with your elbow. Let's go. Exhale up, inhale down. We feel both glutes, especially because we worked the other side already. If the legs start to shake, that's all right. Keep going. Even just a little lift, as you can see, is enough. We're gonna do last 4. Oh gosh. 3, 2, I'm really shaking. 1, and then good, release. Last one's here. Now, lift from the outside of the thigh and from the outside or the side of the glute. So we want to get the burn to the side of the glute and outside of the thigh, your abductors. Exhale up, inhale down. Seeing how high can you lift each time. We're not gonna do many of these. Last 6, 5, 2, last one, hold, do your pulses, oh my gosh, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then good. Release. I am sweaty. Nice. We're going to get the band away. And then we're coming onto the hands here one more time to warm up the chest now. So the chest work is coming up. We're going to finish with some core work, with some glute and chest work, and then we're done. So you have 10 push-ups. You choose if you want to be on your toes. You can find your alignment here first. In your plank, we pull the belly button in. If you need to, lower down onto your knees, feet flat on the ground. The hands are a little bit wider than your shoulders this time. And we're getting ready. Breath in, breath out, push the ground away. 9, 8, 7, you choose. It can be just a little push-up maybe, on the knees, on the toes. We really push the ground away with both hands, and I'm losing count already. Let's do last 4. The core is strong here. 2, 3, 2, 1, maybe 1 extra. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Nice. We are soon ready for the chest work. But before that, find your way onto the back of the body. We are doing a couple of leg extensions. Arms by the side of the body. Now I would like you to find your neutral spine. So there's a little gap between the mat and your lower back. We pull the belly button in just gently in here. Knees are together. Start to extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Maybe a little bit lower to 45 degrees. But avoid arching through the lower back. We keep pushing the lower back down towards the ground. You have 10 of these. Inhale to extend. Exhale to pull your knees in. Inhale, extend. Find your range here. Doesn't matter where it is. Higher, lower. We're going to do just a couple of repetitions with full focus, control. Your lower back stays in the same position the whole time. As we breathe and as we pull the belly button in towards the spine here. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Crunchies. Place your hands behind your head, feet coming down to the ground. Take your elbows a little closer towards each other so you can see them. We start to lift from the center of the chest. Release down. Again, not many of these. Full focus on the abdominals. So we're working the 6-pack muscles here, the rectus abdominals, that are responsible of the crunch movement. So you are bringing your ribs closer to the hips every time when you crunch. Trying to find that shake, that burn in the core. Your head is heavy, resting on top of the hands. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Last 4 here already. 2. 1, your lower back still stays in the exactly same position. We're gonna lift up, do little pulses, but try to avoid doing it with your head or with your arms. The power still comes from the core. I can really start to feel the shake in my abdominals. And last 4, 3, just a little pulse up and down. 2, breathe, pull your belly button gently in. 1, and then good, release down. Now comes the chest work, the glute work to finish, and then we're done. So before we get the weights, remember you don't have to use them. We're just focusing on the glutes. Take your heels a little bit closer to your body. You can almost touch the heels with your fingers, but not quite. We're going to now push the lower back down, squeeze the glutes and lift the hips up. Lower down. Lift the hips up. Hips coming down directly up. Inhale down, exhale up. Big squeeze in the glutes. We close the ribs. And then push the ground away with your heels. Really trying to activate your glutes here. Squeeze at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1, little pulses at the top for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to lower the hips down. If you got some weights, now I'm going to show you what we're doing. So we opening the arms to the sides and taking the arms back in. I'm going to grab my weights. Also, if you got maybe 2 water bottles, you can fill them up with water. Or just do this one without any weights, or maybe you want to do a couple of push-ups instead, the same as we did already. You choose, this is your workout, so do what you feel is the best for your body today. So we can go into slowly lower the elbows down, keep the elbows slightly bent, and then bring the weights towards each other. Inhale to open, lowering the weights down. Exhale to pull them back in. Now your core is supporting you, feet are on the ground. We feel the opening in the chest, and then the work in the chest as we bring the weights back up. Just 5 more like this. Depending, of course, how heavy weights you have, you may want to do a couple more. I have 5 kilo weights, so I'm not gonna do more than 2 more here. Try to fight your shoulders down, away from your ears. And then good. Now comes the combination. So we're going to do exactly the same, but lifting the hips up. You choose if you want to do single or both feet on the ground, or single leg work here. So we would like to keep the hips up the whole time. Now lower your foot down to 45 degrees about, and then lift your foot up together with the weights. We have 10 of these. Lower down, pull back up. Ooh. This is not the easiest combination, I know, but this is the last one now here. That's why I want to challenge you. Your hamstring is activating on the side that you have the foot on the ground. Oh gosh. Just doing your best. If it's too much, bring the foot down onto the ground and just do with your upper body. Last ones. 2 and 1. Good. Release down, take a little rest. You can now extend. I really feel the hamstring here. So you can extend just gently your leg up, grab behind your leg, a gentle stretch. Ooh. Good. One more breath in, out, and then release. Now as we're going to do the same on the other side. If you want to try the single leg work, you can really start to feel the work actually now on this side, the other side. So hamstring, try to push your heel down. Sorry, what we're doing? We're doing this. So pushing your heel down on that side to get the activation a little bit more for the glute rather than for the hamstring. The hamstring is also helping you. Okay, enough of talking. Let's get into it. Other side, you choose with or without the weights. Maybe you want to do only with the legs. Ooh, and then let's go. Lift the hips up, push the weights up, and then choose your option here. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Just doing your best here again. You're doing great. I don't have to see what you're doing here. Already coming into your mat today is enough. A little bit of movement, a little bit of strengthening for the whole body. So good. Last 3. Push the heel down, lift the hips up. 2, 1, and then I am done. We got one more though, one last. Take a little rest, breath in, breath out. Let's stretch this side that you was working, the hamstring. Later we are going to stretch the glute. Take a breath in, breath out here. Just a gentle stretch for the back of the leg. Good. Then we got the last one. So feet on the ground again. You can play around a little bit with the feet positioning, how far away you want to take the heels. Lift the hips up. Imagine that you're pressing your knees forwards and your heels pressing backwards towards your hips. Grab your weights if you got some, and then we're going to do our last ones here. Hip bridge, lower the arms down, elbows coming down to the ground, push the weights up. Inhale down, exhale up, squeeze the glutes. Really using your breath here. As you see, I'm really focusing on my breathing. The exhale is helping you to push the hips and the weights up. Last 6, 5, 4, almost done. Keep pushing the shoulders away from your ears. If it's too much to lift the hips, keep the hips down. Maybe just push the arms up. 2, 1, and then good. We're going to release. Well done. We're going to now stretch the glutes, cool down a little bit. So your knee comes to the side. You can stay here, just push the knee away. Or if you need more, grab behind your thigh. Let both of your feet relax. Getting a stretch for the glute here. Breath in, breath out. And then good, release, extend that leg up. We're going to stretch one more time the hamstring here. Grab behind the leg wherever you can. One more breath in, out, release. Other side, stretching the glute here first. Knee comes to the side. If you want to, grab behind your thigh, relaxing both of the legs as much as you can. Your shoulders, taking a couple of breaths here. It's super important to calm down after the workout. Getting a little bit of stretch, especially now for the glutes. The glutes were working quite hard. Also the hamstrings were activated. So let's extend the leg up, grab again wherever you can, and then finding back to your breath. One more breath in, breath out, and then good. Find your way into seated position. Good. Extend your legs in front of you. Give a little shake for the legs. One last time. Stretch the back of the legs, hamstrings here. And breathe for 3, 2, 1. And then roll yourself back up. Great. We are done. Thank you very much. So this was a little bit of different type of Pilates workouts, not so classical. So we are still using the methods of Pilates. So focusing on the breath, on the core control, on the quality, rather than just pushing through the workouts. Sometimes it's great to do this kind of workouts too, yes. But you really start to strengthen your body even more with maybe even less weights when you really focus on what you're actually doing. So that's why we're doing everything slow in Pilates, and that's why also you may have noticed that you really start to connect your breath and your body together. You start to find new muscles in your body that you didn't even know that existed before. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Stretch maybe a little bit later. Maybe you want to do my stretch and relax class. And then see you in the next one. My name is Jenna. Bye bye.